Okay, for 101, what am I doing? I'm looking at it, and I notice that this is a positive term series. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the ratio test on it. So let's write that down. I'll put the absolute value, but you don't need it, but I'll put it down. So it's going to be 3 to the n plus 1 times n plus 1 factorial. Then you could get n plus 1 to the n plus 1. Now, you certainly divide, but I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So n to the n, and then you get 3 to the n factorial. Now, certainly it's maddening to look at, but what do I do? I really have to take the limit as n goes to infinity. And let's see if we can do it. We're using the ratio test, by the way. So a couple of things I got to do. I got to simplify it. I'm looking at it. Limit n goes to infinity. The absolute value summation can be removed immediately, by the way. You know what? I know this is going to be written over the page number, so I'm going to erase this here. And let me just use a little white space over here. So limit n goes to infinity. And let's see if we can do just one thing at a time. And I want to concentrate on things that I think are easy to deal with. And that's just going to give me a 3. Again, the absolute value symbol goes. Okay, let's do the n factorial. And what happens there, you get n factorial on bottom, n plus 1 factorial on top, you're going to get an n plus 1. Let me tell you what I did there. I did this, I did that. Now this exponent problem, a little more difficult. You get n to the n, and then you get n plus 1 to the n plus 1. So I'm going to say you have another factor of n plus 1 now in the bottom, but then you get this n over n plus 1 to the nth power. This cancels off. Things are getting really nice, by the way. The limit n goes to infinity. I'm going to write this as n plus 1 over n to the minus n. So why do you do that? It looks like, one of those best friend problems. So limit n goes to infinity. This will be 1 plus 1 over n to the minus n, or you could say minus 1 times n, right? You know what? I forgot the 3. Sorry about that. Which is going to give you 3 times that guy's limit, which can be e to the minus 1. What does that give you? 3 over e. What do I know now? I know that by using the ratio test, I get this number over here, which is 3 over e. What do I know about this? Again, I'm using a ratio test. It's greater than 1. What does that tell me? It's divergent. And we're done. Thank you.